Towering, majestic, and full of surprises, let's talk about one of the most iconic animals of North America and parts of Asia, the elk. These incredible creatures are among the largest species in the deer family, standing up to 5 feet tall at the shoulder and weighing as much as 1,000 pounds. But despite their size, they're surprisingly agile. More on that later. The male elk are referred to as bulls, and the females are called cows. Elks belong to the species Cervus canadensis, and there are 6 known subspecies in North America, along with 4 in Asia. Some of the most well-known are the Rocky Mountain elk, the Manitoban elk, and the Roosevelt elk. The male Roosevelt elk is the largest, weighing as much as 1,300 pounds. That's some serious weight balancing. Elks are social animals. They form large herds that can number in the hundreds, which helps protect them from predators. Some herds consist of either all females or all males. This highlights the importance of same-sex companionship for life. Pretty cool, right? In the wild, elks can live up to 15 years, but in protected land areas, some have reached their mid-20s. So where can you find these magnificent animals? Elks thrive in forests, meadows, and even mountainous regions across North America and Asia. They prefer areas with a mix of open fields and wooded cover, which provide both food and protection. Speaking of food, elks are herbivores with a diet that changes with the seasons. In spring and summer, they feast on fresh grasses, leaves, and even aquatic plants. As fall and winter set in, they switch to shrubs, tree bark, and twigs, whatever they can find to sustain their energy in the colder months. On average, an elk consumes around 20 pounds of vegetation a day. That's some serious munching. Now let's talk about movement. Despite their size, elks are incredible jumpers, able to clear obstacles up to 8 feet high in a single bound. And if they need to make a quick getaway, they can sprint at speeds of up to 45 miles per hour for short distance when needed. Now let's talk about baby elks, also called calves. The mating season, or the rut, happens in the fall. Bulls, male elks, will fight for dominance, using their massive antlers in dramatic wrestling battles to win over females. A strong bull can gather a harem of 20 or more cows. After a 240-day pregnancy, a mother elk gives birth to a single calf, though twins can happen on rare occasions. These babies are born with spotted coats, just like a fawn, helping them blend into their surroundings. Elk calves typically stay with their mother for about a year or until the next calf is born. Now, one of the most famous things about elks is their bugling. Have you ever heard an elk bugle? It's one of the most eerie and powerful sounds in the wild. This high-pitched call, which can carry for miles, is mostly heard during mating season. Also, males bugle to attract mates and challenge rivals, letting everyone in the area know who's in charge. Now, female elk can bugle, but it's very rare. So how do they create that sound? They blow air between their vocal cords and through their nostrils and lips, producing a sound that reaches up to 4,000 hertz. That's some serious vocal power. Alright, here are some fun things you might not know about elks. First, elk antlers are one of the fastest growing bones in the animal kingdom. They can grow up to 1 inch per day and weigh as much as 40 pounds when fully developed. During growth, a layer of velvet covers them. They shed this covering in the spring once their antlers are fully developed. Second, did you know elk have a special adaptation for winter? They grow a thick, double-layered coat that insulates them from the cold, even when temperatures drop well below freezing. Talk about keeping warm, right? Elks are the second largest wild herbivore in North America, right after the moose. And speaking of moose, these two animals are often confused not just because they look similar, but because the word elk actually refers to moose in different countries. Elks are not afraid of water. Due to their size and weight, elks are also fantastic swimmers also. They can cross rivers and lakes with ease, using their strong legs to propel themselves through the water. What great freestyler they are. Elks are truly amazing animals. From their athleticism to their bugling calls, they continue to capture the imagination of nature lovers everywhere. If you enjoy this video, hit the like button and subscribe to BearBunk for the love of animals. And remember, elks are more than just big deer. They're social, strong, and full of surprises. Thanks for joining me for more incredible animal facts.